Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Robyn Brown from Sister Wives may have been an excellent wife to Kody Brown, but she was not a nice friend to Meri Brown. The Brown family tale began in the 1990s, when Kody married his first three wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown. He waited nearly 20 years before marrying his fourth wife, Robyn, in 2010. Robyn struggled to bond with her family over the years, with the exception of Meri. Similarly, Meri developed a close bond with Robyn, while having a strained relationship with Kody's previous two wives, Christine and Janelle. Robyn and Meri started off as close friends and confidants. They discussed numerous intimate facts with Kody, particularly those relating to their marriages. They relied on each other for nearly 10 years, sharing some of their most precious moments on television. Kody's relationship with his other wives deteriorated in 2020. He chose to stay with Robyn during the COVID-19 pandemic, prompting his other spouses to divorce him. Kody's divorces also had an effect on Robyn, who lost contact with Meri. She was heartbroken when Meri moved away from her and Kody. Robyn and Meri have been open about their present relationship status for some months. Meri recently confessed to the cameras that she no longer had the same bond with Robyn as she once did. Meri explained, "We were quite close. And then it started, there was a schism." Jen Sullivan, Meri's close friend, supplied additional information and accused Robyn of being a phony friend, alleging Robyn pretended to be Meri's best friend only to ignore her and harm her feelings. Throughout the years, notably during the COVID-19 pandemic, the TLC star promised to visit Meri more frequently. She gave Meri enough hope to stay by her side. Meri also trusted Robyn's claims, possibly hoping that being close to Kody's favorite wife would enhance her relationship with him. While both sister wives had compelling reasons to keep together, Meri often found herself at a disadvantage. Robyn's previous behavior reveals that she may not have valued her friendship with Meri as much as she claimed. The mother of five did not make enough of an attempt to resolve Kody's concerns with Meri or to encourage them to spend time together. Instead, Robyn seemed destined to be Kody's favorite wife, unknowingly pushing other women out of his life. If she had truly treasured her friendship with Meri, she would have spoken up against Kody's disrespectful behavior throughout their relationship, such as melting her ring and suggesting she live in his barn. It's probable that the Sister Wives cast member wanted a monogamous relationship with Kody, which explains why she disregarded her friendship with Meri. As Sister Wives viewers continue to scrutinize the Brown family's intricate relationships, one thing is becoming increasingly clear: Robyn Brown has had a long-term and profoundly negative impact on the OG3, Meri, Janelle, and Christine. While the focus has frequently shown on Kody and his marriages, Robyn's influence cannot be overlooked. Robyn's entrance signaled a significant shift in the Brown family dynamic. Many fans and critics believed that Robyn's presence caused friction, animosity, and, in some cases, division among Kody's previous three wives and their ties with their spouse. But the question that has lingered over the years is whether Robyn realizes the full extent of her detrimental impact on the OG3. And, more importantly, will she ever accept responsibility for it? In this piece, we will look at Robyn's actions over the years, the subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, ways she has built a rift between the wives, and why it appears she has yet to completely understand or admit her role in the turmoil. We'll look at the conflict between Robyn and the original spouses, study important moments from the program that indicate her conduct, and determine whether Robyn is capable of accepting responsibility for the harm she's caused. Buckle up, this is going to be a bumpy journey. 1. Robyn's arrival, a shift in the family dynamics. Robyn's introduction to the Brown family was nothing short of dramatic. As the fourth wife, she was not simply joining a huge, established family, she was radically altering the way things operated. Robyn's position was more than just fitting into the existing family dynamic. It was about carving out a distinct niche for herself in a way that left the OG3 feeling excluded and even betrayed. How Robyn's relationship with Kody changed everything. When Robyn joined the family, her friendship with Kody appeared to result in an immediate power shift. It wasn't long before people saw that Kody's feelings for Robyn seemed to outweigh those for his former marriages. In fact, his attachment to Robyn frequently appeared to take precedence over his ties with the OG3. Janelle, Christine, and Meri were all aware of this. Christine, in particular, was concerned about Kody's actions toward Robyn. Christine felt left in the shadows as Robyn joined the picture. Meanwhile, Robyn was put into the role of the favored wife, which exacerbated long-standing family conflicts. Impact on the OG3. Meri, Janelle, and Christine were accustomed to a certain way of life, in which they were all equal members of Kody's family. While they all had their own ties with him, the introduction of Robyn seemed to throw the balance off. Kody's emphasis switched abruptly, leaving the OG3 to worry if their place in the family was still secure. 2. Robyn's blissful ignorance of the OG3's struggles. One of the most startling aspects of Robyn's behavior over the years has been her apparent disregard for the emotional agony her acts have caused among the original wives. While Robyn may have been anxious to blend in with the family, it is evident that she was unaware of, or possibly did not care about, the harm she was causing. Robyn dismisses Christine's pain. Christine saw Robyn's presence as the last straw in her marriage to Kody. Christine has freely stated throughout the years that she feels overshadowed by Robyn. Robyn's reaction to this, whether planned or not, was contemptuous. Instead of acknowledging Christine's emotional distress, Robyn frequently seemed to be unaware of the tension, or worse, that Christine's concerns were irrelevant. Christine's departure from the family, which happened after years of neglect from Kody, was a terrible event that Robyn appeared virtually unaware of. Instead of expressing empathy, Robyn appeared to seize the chance to immerse herself further in Kody's world, paying little attention to how Christine's departure would impact the family dynamic. Meri's silent struggle. Meri's relationship with Robyn is another example of Robyn's apparent disregard for how her activities were affecting the other wives. Meri and Kody's marriage had been rocky for a long time before Robyn entered the picture, but it only became worse after she joined the family. Meri, in particular, felt alienated and excluded. However, Robyn rarely recognized this, preferring to focus on her own connection with Kody. Meri's secret battle, which included her terrible journey through a catfishing scandal and subsequent divorce from Kody, appeared to have no bearing on Robyn's goals. Janelle's quiet resentment. Janelle, too, saw a shift in her relationship with Kody after Robyn joined the family. Janelle had previously struggled with Kody's lack of attention to her needs, and Robyn's presence further emphasized their growing emotional distance. Nonetheless, Robyn appeared utterly unaware of Janelle's silent contempt. Janelle's eventual separation from Kody appeared to be the culmination of years of feeling unheard and unseen, while Robyn, who was still very much in Kody's favor, never seemed to acknowledge Janelle's difficulties or give any empathy for what she was going through. 3. Does Robyn realize how her self-centered behavior affects others? Robyn's behavior has been heavily criticized throughout her stint on Sister Wives for her tendency to prioritize her own emotional needs and desires over those around her. Robyn's self-centered conduct, whether it's her constant need for reassurance from Kody or her desire to be the focus of attention, has produced conflict in the family. Will Robyn ever take responsibility? The ultimate issue remains, will Robyn ever accept responsibility for the detrimental effects she has had on the OG3? Despite the stress and anguish that has followed her into the Brown household, Robyn rarely appears to comprehend the full extent of the harm she has inflicted. Rather than acknowledging the emotional scars inflicted on her co-wives, she frequently appears to be more concerned with maintaining her status in the family. Many admirers are frustrated that Robyn is still ignorant of her effect. It's one thing to unwittingly cause injury, but it's quite another to remain unaware of the agony you've caused, especially when people around you have made it quite clear. The unspoken truth, Robyn's silence about her role. Despite years of conflict, Robyn has never completely acknowledged her role in the conflicts between her and the OG3. While she has expressed her love for Kody and her desire to make the family work, she has been silent on how her actions have affected the other spouses. This silence reveals her inability to accept responsibility for her role in the family's collapse. 4. What's next for Robyn? Can she change? As we move ahead, one question remains: can Robyn ever change? Will she ever comprehend the weight of her influence on the other wives? Given the years of stress and mental upheaval, it appears unlikely that Robyn will ever completely change her conduct, especially because she hasn't demonstrated any substantial introspection or accountability. In reality, the chances that Robyn will ever accept complete responsibility for her conduct appear remote. As long as she continues in the family, her self-centered approach to relationships may persist, leaving the OG3 to deal with the long-term consequences of her presence.